Welcome to the Take It Home podcast, a podcast so bad we should really just take it on home. I'm joined with the gaggle of the three lovely dudes. I'm Zach Hendricks. I'm on all social media at Z Hendricks Brand. And of course, look up your mama's favorites, them out of town shooters at Country Air Brand and Country Air Official on social medias. I'm going to give the hot tag to my tag partner.
What up? It is Doc Simmons. You can find me on all social media at Doc Simmons17. Now I'll pass it off to internationally known and locally respected, the head referee.
What's up, everybody? Referee Perch. You can find me at Perch XLV, pound sign, Celebrate Pro Wrestling, and Waffles. Take It Home podcast.
Waffles, 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 waffles. How was the breakfast hunt, boys?
Lots of bacon, eggs, English muffins, pancakes, coffee, smoothies. I've been getting in the midst of it again. Some
Oh boy. What type?
frozen
Tropical?
strawberries, raspberries, blueberries combo with some cranberry juice and a little bit of vanilla Greek yogurt in the magic bullet.
Okay.
And that's been a great morning. Wake up.
Nice. I had some steak and eggs from the local diner this past weekend and had a sausage and egg sandwich this morning. Had to hit the spot. And we having some red robin for dinner. Yum. Yep.
Yum. Nice. Yeah, we did for the Rumble since it was early enough, we did a breakfast like a brunch for the Rumble. So we made waffles, pancakes, scrambled eggs, Tyler Baggins made some bacon, some sausage, some hash browns, like had a family over, watched a little bit of the Rumble before I had to leave for the show. But yeah, we did like a nice little breakfast brunch with the fam. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. I feel like we had Red Lobster yesterday for lunch. Got some shrimps.
Yep, we had shrimp this weekend as well, actually. Yeah, we had
Oh
got
yeah,
some shrimp.
was it a banger?
It was a banger.
This year, three weeks in a row, it takes you a while, but I got the routine, and I know it's time for the banger of the week.
Ooh, this week's banger of the week. I've been in a great musical exploration over the past, well, ever since this podcast began. I'm sure you can find from the earliest days and yeah, really over the past year, but more specifically the past couple weeks. I've been going through some music that's brand new to me and it's fresh and it happens to be from probably the early mid 90s to the late 90s, to some of the early 2000s, right in that Mariah Carey range. um, she's been around there my whole life, so now I'm able to at least associate periods of time with how my favorite musician was. So uh, hearing a lot of music from like the 95 era lately, and the CD I listened to today, I've been hearing some songs from it the past the past week, and this one hit probably earlier in the week, but I made sure to play it today to stamp it as the banger of the week, and it hit on this nice wintry day. Uh, the Monica CD from 1995, Before You Walk Out of My Life. Wow. When that CD starts off so good, just nice, uh, her voice, spoken word almost before like a beat drops in, and you get a good feel of it the first couple songs. But when that Before You Walk Out of My Life, when that beat drops, maybe 30 seconds into the song, uh, wow, it takes you to a to another place in time. The reason why I love good music and bangers, and the reason bangers survive, are because the heart, soul, emotion, rhythm, music, the blues, everything that this song has. And yeah, when that music drops and she gets into it, um, yeah, that one hits on emotional and yeah, audible level. It's it's not my story, but I can feel the story that she's
I think the
telling in
boy's
there.
mind comes later. He's still a couple of years away from that. If he's in 95, I think the boy's mind is 99. No, I think he's still got some time. He'll get there.
Yeah, and yeah, just learning about this era and who was really just putting out great storytelling music. And again, it's not stories that I've necessarily lived, but as if it was a movie. But yeah, that Monica song and that whole CD, incredible. But before you walk out of my life, banger of the week for sure. I'll
Yeah,
be
yeah.
listening to that one a few more times as the week goes on.
No, Monica's great. Probably doesn't get the love that she deserves. She has, yeah, like a pretty good run from here to about 2000. Yeah, Space Jam soundtrack. So yeah, from like here to 2000, like yeah, she's doing her thing. Incredible run. Yeah, love it.
Hell yeah. My bad. I had a pretzel in my mouth. But yeah. So I mean, we talked about what we ate, what we listened to, but how about what we've been watching?
I watched Jack and Armando in the Higher Ground Future Clash tournament. Uh, Pretty fun matches. Armando continues to amaze me as one of the best young heels that we have here. And Jack's technical soundness is fun to watch. Love to see those two work. Looking forward to getting to work them more um, this
Cheap
coming
plug.
year.
Check out the match just dropped on the YouTube channel. Us versus Jack and Armando.
Yep,
Yeah.
pretty fun one, pretty fun one. But yeah, I didn't watch too much. I have been playing a lot of Pokemon Legends ZA. Our lovely producer got it for me, and that has been really fun.
Hell yeah. I watched me myself. I watched the women's Rumble match, which I thought the finish was really good. I didn't like Soul Roku going for her inside out cutter though on the outside on the apron. I just logically I didn't like it.
I think it would have worked. I don't think I've ever seen her hit it in that position,
Yeah.
and that's the
It was
problem.
like it was a cool elimination, don't get me wrong. I just felt like it just didn't make sense
Yeah,
for me. But then
I don't even
after
know
that
how
uh,
physically that work.
and then the Liv Morgan elimination wasn't bad. I
Mm.
watched Gunther versus AJ Styles. Uh Great one. Uh I missed the ending because my dog had used the restroom, so I had to take her out. So I missed the end of the AJ Styles. Did he tap or did he pass out?
I believe he tapped.
Yeah,
I did
I
love.
missed.
I did see the video of Gunther trolling the fuck out of the crowd yesterday. That was great.
I saw that too. Yeah, I mean, whether you like it or not, he's a modern day heel. He is like a true heel in wrestling.
He enjoys being not liked.
Oh
You,
yeah,
you can tell that it is fun for him to be hated.
yeah. He get, but he's also a guy who could take it. Like I mean, there's nothing flashy about him. Nothing about his gear. Nothing. He's just hard hitting and backs it up.
Look, he's got the aura, the riz that the kids say.
Yeah, he got. Yeah, what is that, Jack? The aura. Yeah, the aura. See,
Yeah,
we're hip.
yeah, he got
Christina, the
hey,
producer. The
Gunther
producer
aura
likes the aura
plumbing.
of our pictures that we took yesterday. What we'll talk about.
Yeah.
But no, and then I just turned on NXT. I think it's Fatal Attraction. They're out doing a promo. But there was just a match with Chase U versus Lexus King and Stax, and they ended with Finley's kid walking out on Chase U.
Yeah, it seems like they're forming a little generational alliance.
I wonder. I mean, could you imagine if like they did get David Finley too?
Yep. Modern day four NXT four horsemen.
Oh yeah. But other than that, I did not watch much else. I missed like majority of Raw. I just kind of seen highlight clips. I seen that Roman. I saw that Roman told Punk he's challenging him for the belt, and like it's not because it's easier, not because of this, just simply because I hate you. And he brought up like
Yeah.
how like you made when you left, you got on your buddy's podcast and made my life a living hell.
Yeah. Yeah. Roman's promo was pretty good. I don't think I like it as much as everybody else, but I do think it was a very good promo.
I don't mind it. I saw a fun fact though on the internet on the interwebs. It said that Roman's never beat Finn Balor clean.
Oh,
That Finn Balor on his debut beat Roman 1-on-1, and the only other time they wrestled was when the top rope snapped.
oh, yeah, that weird one.
Yeah. We
No,
lost
but
Perch. It
I
looks
did.
like.
Oh, oh, nope, it's all right. He's coming back.
There he is.
Yep, there we go. But
There
yeah,
we
no,
go.
I really enjoyed Roman's promo. I do like like, you know, you're only in the main event because of me.
Oh yeah.
He's like, the only time you've been in the main event is because of me. You
The
think
only bet.
you think they didn't come to me and ask me? They probably did at least bring it up.
Yeah, like it was kind of like it could be real.
Yeah, I could definitely see like, hey, they might not have asked, but I can imagine he was probably one of the first stars to know.
Oh yeah. Like him and Rollins were probably first two.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
But Perch, what have you been watching?
Yeah, that promo from Roman to CM Punk. Wow, that was good. Um, Also, that Royal Rumble, uh, incredible. Women's Rumble. Remember years ago when just having one women's match in in that country was, such a groundbreaking moment. To be able to have a full 30-person Royal Rumble, two of them, but for all the women to be in there, and it was a big time step forward for wrestling in general. And I love a good entrance, and that was 30 awesome entrances. Everybody brought it. Um, People had incredible gear, from
I
head
did
to
see
toe.
a lot of the gear, and the ladies were very creative
Yeah,
in
very
the
creative,
parameters.
fully in, engulfed in the character, and like comic books coming to life. This was concept art coming to life.
Yeah.
and during the entrances there was a lot of extra ring gear people brought, but when it came to the match, it led to a lot of great colors throughout the match. Lash Legend, wow,
Oh my
phenomenal
gosh.
performance. And that gear too, incredible. She was kicking people's heads off in those bell bottoms.
Yeah. I
Um,
will say that Dish
it
was
was
brought up
awesome.
that he said it looked like an X-Men Marvel movie out in the ring when they were out there.
Everybody had something flashy. I really like Chelsea's gear. Um,
Hmm.
really like that, and uh, EOS was really good.
Yeah,
Yellow. Um,
and Sol Rocca with the they mentioned it, the Lita kind of
Yeah,
style and the
yeah.
way she was able to, the long sleeves, and she hit that early 2000s style. uh, and what's her move where she steps off the rope? When she hit
Uh,
that
the Soul
the
Cutter.
first time in that match, my mind was blown. Who had just gotten the elimination, and the other girl was, you know, ducking her head
Oh
out
yeah,
and just,
Lacey Jane, I believe.
yeah. And the way she had just, made the elimination and put herself in position to be, looking, and the camera was right under those ropes. So the camera got it perfectly. So I'm looking, and you see her, step up on the rope and go for that move. It caught me off guard. I know it's her move, but it's enough of a unique one,
I mean, yeah,
where,
if you don't see, if you haven't watched her on NXT, yeah, new to you.
and just the placement, the time, the setup, the capture the lightning in the bottle, and when she hit that move the first time in that rumble, that was a off the
Oh
scene
no,
moment.
they definitely know what they have in that move. The
Hmm.
camera is always in the right position.
Yeah, and that was incredible. Again, going back, the reason why we love professional wrestling is we get, stories, and we get characters, and we know what we're going into. A bit of the mixture of the physicality and the theater, and but when it delivers on that next level and the presentation and everything
Yeah.
on the grand scale like that, man, that is so sweet.
If
It's so cool.
you get a chance, I don't know what pay-per-view or what NXT it was, but the what's the name of the match, Zach? The Eliminator,
Oh, yeah, like they're what is it?
the,
It's
the reverse Hell in the Cell or reverse Elimination Chamber.
it's like there's something eliminate. No, it's not eliminator. It's like Iron Survival.
Yeah,
Iron
Iron
Survivor.
Survivor. Her in the Iron Survivor match.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Iron Survivor match is like we're like yeah, like you like have to score points or whatever.
yeah, and they like production for her finish is on point that day.
I think I was there
Um,
live for that day.
You might have been.
Yeah, I was there live for that day.
Yeah, it was good.
Um,
Oh,
I
so
was there for the. I was one of the guys handle on Underground.
oh, yep, yep, yep. So you too, if you go get a chance, go back and watch that. Also, our Ren Sinclair is very good in that match as well.
hmm. Oh, cool, cool. Uh, yeah, and the AJ Styles Gunther match was amazing. Knowing that AJ has got his career on the line, and Gunther, going through and ending careers, and he's in a great run right now. Gunther on another level, and
Yeah,
for AJ to match up with him, AJ is on another level right now. He is in such his prime in his physicality, his size, his stature, his mind. Uh, I think AJ Styles is he is on another level right now, and has been for so long. So knowing that he's in peak performance shape going up against Gunther, I didn't know what was going to happen. Plus, growing up, I had no idea what it meant to go to a different company or switch or something. But in this match, all I can think is, well, if AJ does lose, well, this is the end of a chapter here. And
yeah.
in my mind, uh, for the first time, I'm thinking like this. Maybe a guy can go to another company and continue to flourish and tell some stories. And um, so, at least in wrestling, we get all those thoughts going in, and those are all little micro thoughts I have during this entire match. And the match was great. AJ is hitting everything I could ever want to see in a match. He's giving the forearm from the inside of the ring to the outside of the ring, hitting a Styles clash in there, um, going for the calf crusher time and time again, making you think, is this his opportunity to get Gunther? My goodness, this could be it. Uh, he took a few power bombs, Gunther was just chopping him down relentlessly. It was everyone in the arena knows what's happening here, and it was happening, and he was destroying him. So in wrestling, sometimes you can still come out of that and still win the match, and sometimes you don't. But we all knew what we were watching, and AJ was officially getting, that's as much abuse and as much physicality as a professional wrestler can withstand, and AJ was still able to rise up above it time and time again. It's everything I love about pro wrestling right there. Um, but eventually, and the story, the way it went, all began with referee Dan Engler in there. And they had referenced it many times that Rudy Charles, back in the TNA days for AJ Styles, this referee has been with AJ throughout his entire career. Um, so he knows him better than anybody, or as much as anybody. As a referee, uh, I've traveled with people for 8 years. I've traveled with people for 5 years. Um, you get to know the people you work with, and really the basic principle of a referee is to be in there for safety and communication, um, and for a professional wrestler, they're even saying that on commentary, saying he's known him for this long, and if there's anyone who's who knows how much abuse and how much pain AJ Styles can withstand, it's referee Dan Engler. And there were moments during that onslaught where he had to create some separation just to give AJ moments to breathe. And in there, backing Gunther off, they're announcing saying, hey, we could disqualify him maybe, who knows if he starts going over. Not that that's going to be a thought, but again, it's all these factors, and all of it plays a part in what is professional wrestling, from the announcing to the performing to the reffing to the way they capture it. And it's all just right there. And eventually, Gunther has got AJ in the submission, and Dan Engler is looking him right in the eyes, and he's seeing it. And no, he didn't tap. It was a pass out.
So it was a pass
Uh,
on? Okay.
so AJ passed out, and the ref had to call for it. So it's not just the ref called stoppage. No, if anyone's going to be in there who knows how much he can take, and he pulled the plug on AJ's career, that referee.
Yeah.
Not that he did, but again, it's all different ways we can analyze that match and take it in. And the power was placed within not the referee's hands, but within referee Dan Engler's hands. And Rudy Charles was there for AJ Styles one last time and had to turn the lights out on him. It was incredible. It hit me on all the emotional feels, being able to take in a wrestling match from the different ways we do, whether it's performing or watching or being a fan or simply appreciating good artwork and amazing performance and physicality. And I mean, that match is one I want to watch each year, and I want to continue to watch. And the way AJ ended it was wonderful. It gave you thoughts of, oh, is he going to take the gloves off? Oh, no, yeah, no. Uh, and then he goes out of the ring, comes back in, hits the two sweet. Could it be the end of one chapter and the start of another chapter? Again, it was all the thoughts running through my mind. And afterwards, I thought, I look forward to hopefully seeing AJ Styles against maybe Samoa Joe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Lots of thoughts, but the one thing that can be said is AJ Styles, 10 years from Rumble to Rumble, had one of the greatest, most inspirational and motivating stretches of a career that I've ever witnessed. Um, I think I remember watching randomly TNA maybe once or twice a year back in '05. And that's when I had first heard of AJ Styles. And I had not seen him for another at least 10 years. Um, but by the time I saw him again was, uh, probably the end of his New Japan era into the WWE. So for me, this chapter of his career is what I know him for, and maybe one of the greatest professional wrestlers I've ever seen in my life. And to be able to see him live perform was incredible, and again, just inspiring. Um, the career that he had, and again, it's just another chapter. He's had chapters before, and I hope he'll have another chapter. But that was an moment and provides complete closure on that time that he's had in WWE. And maybe he comes out next week and avenges his loss against Gunther and says, "I'm back." Who
The
knows?
Mac
Anything can happen
baby.
in wrestling, uh, like Terry Funk. But you have to celebrate a full, uh, retirement, um, and then be hopeful for a comeback. But at least give yourself that closure of a chapter. And to me, uh, it put a tear to my eye just how much I didn't think I would 10 years ago, but appreciate AJ Styles. Wow. Wow. Grateful for that man and him being a pro
No,
wrestler.
definitely, definitely. Like I said, I didn't watch it, but I had thought I had seen the finish. I thought he had tapped. And I saw the like beginning of him like taking off his glove, and that hit me harder than Cena's um retirement. I was definitely always more of an AJ fan. Definitely one of those guys that John Cena sucks. He could never stand up to AJ. So it felt like a goodbye. It made me emotional. I will go back and watch that match eventually, but yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was great. It gave me just all those feelings and the appreciations. And yeah, that was so abrupt for me. Cena, again, we had a whole tour of a farewell. This AJ came up abruptly. However, again, in my mind, Cena maybe no more wrestling, maybe randomly, who knows? But AJ, I still think more wrestling. Maybe it's
Like
wishful thinking, but
I
I think he
am
still got more.
hoping, but I worry.
But not since Triple H have I had a performer where they've just earned my respect. Uh, and not that, you have to earn it, but those people that you just don't see coming. When I first saw Triple H, I didn't like him. And before you knew it, he became a favorite just through, connection and the hard work and dedication they put in. They become someone who's actually inspiring, from the angle that we see it from. And yeah, AJ, wow, he was inspiring. Good guy, bad guy, made no difference. He's someone you can enjoy watching every time.
All right, nice, nice. Um, so enough about what we've been watching and AJ Styles and us being upset watching and hoping that he comes back wrestling other guys. Let's talk about what we did this weekend. Doc, where were we at?
Uh, we were at Second Wrestling.
Yeah,
Uh,
at Second Wrestling, the big $10 Rumble. Winner got a $10 check out behind the parking lot. Um, I don't know. I didn't win, but
yeah.
we wrestled a young tag team, Grayson and Valor, two guys who are tearing it up in the Chicago scene. I mean, I think just graduated high school, CSW tag team champions. Like they're living big right now.
It was a very interesting show from top to bottom. Um, we had a miscommunication in the Rumble, which is why we didn't win, unfortunately. Hey, players fuck up. It happens.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
uh,
yeah. I don't take it personal. I
uh,
watched the clip. I did what other wrestlers don't do. I watched the clip back.
but yeah, the tag match. Um, would love to do it again. I think the fans really enjoyed it. I think they would love to see it again. I feel like we had a much better reaction than I would have imagined. I don't know if they were just hyped for wrestling or they actually knew us, but felt good.
Oh yeah, it definitely was like was like, oh, they are really pumped and like really into it. Like even
Yep.
when we were out in the Rumble, like had good reactions too.
Yep. So super excited. Hope to be back, much sooner. Um, yeah.
Yep, yep. And then other than that, like nothing really, just chilling, relaxation. So, Perch, how was your weekend? Did you have anything going on?
Did we lose
Might be
Perch? Is he
frozen.
frozen? I think he's frozen.
All right, well, we'll keep the show going until Perch comes back. So, the topic for this week.
Yep.
Doc said, I'm assuming we're going, oh, here he is. Perch is back. Maybe.
All right. So yeah,
Yeah,
Perch is,
I think we're back. Must be some tough Wi-Fi at the moment or something. Wintertime has been brutal on electronics.
yeah, I feel like my electronics has not been a fan. Not a fan.
You guys had a heck of a weekend though. Good to hear back on the road and teaming and learning and growing. And now, especially Doc, from your standpoint, you're back and starting to see another generation of people coming up under as well. And
Yep.
like the tag team you guys wrestled, those guys have gained most of their experience over the past, just year or just about it's a year or two. Um, I've I've always found that I like to carry a notebook on to take notes and learn and I remember mentioning it to someone years ago, and they were like, "Yeah, between you and I is you like to write stuff down, and I keep it all right in my head." So I've learned that people learn in play.
Oh, oh, rough internet. Rough internet.
Oh, give it a second. Bro, I don't know if you're watching XT right now, but this guy
Yeah.
has a ladder broken. He's using it as stilts right now. It's different. Just doesn't seem logical. Yep, that's why. Because now you can pull the thing apart and you
Yeah.
fall off.
Like very quick return on that storyline.
Oh, yeah. And Perch is gone again.
Yep. It'll be entering pretty.
Well, until then, I guess we'll go back to the topic.
Yeah.
Doc proposed to the group. We're going to rank. I'm assuming it's a rank, right? We're ranking it
No, what
like,
what what is your preferred topping on these items?
oh,
How do you
preferred
dress?
toppings on the following items: pizza, tacos, and a burger.
Yeah.
Doc, we'll let you kick it off since you're
Uh,
hungry.
yeah. Pizza. I am mostly boring. I prefer cheese pizza. Slightly burnt. Yeah. There's some flavor in that char. If I want to get fancy, I'll order like a barbecue chicken. But yeah, for the most part, just a cheese pizza. Burgers, uh, cheddar cheese, and usually a combination of hot sauce, barbecue sauce, and mustard. Brown mustard, not yellow mustard. And tacos. Um, I, Unfortunately, I am very American. I like my cheese and lettuce. I'm not too big on the onion and cilantro. Like if you do onion and cilantro, I'm not going to be upset, but I would prefer cheese and lettuce.
Nice, nice. For me, for a pizza, I like to do a buffalo chicken with banana peppers, stuffed crust, baby.
Mm.
It's like that's my favorite style pizza. Um, For burgers, I like my burger to be a little bloody. Um, I don't know, man. Like, there's like I'm very basic, like ketchup, cheese. But if I was like, I like a Val doesn't like it, but I like a egg on top where it's like nice and yolky.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you're gonna do that, some hash browns, maybe
The
we
fried
get a
egg.
breakfast burger. But there was actually a good burger back. It was actually the first burger because I was a very picky kid, so I didn't have a burger till I was like 16. But the first burger I had was the Lotus Loaded Steakhouse burger from like Burger King, and it had like potatoes on it. It was like um, I forgot what else, but it was really good. I had one. I remember driving to Kentucky, and I was like, "Can I get two?" And my mom's like, "You want two of them?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, I want two of them bitches," because they were huge though. I ate both though.
Yeah,
It's
we
like
were
when
young.
Jack eats, I get it.
Yep, we were young and full of hunger. Mm.
It's like you ever watch The Big Bang Theory? Howard's mom's like, "Oh, Sheldon, when I was young, the boys used to line up across down the block to pass me chocolate. Why'd I eat it all?" Because you thought you could.
Yep, yeah.
But for
Mm.
tacos, I like steak tacos, preferred choice. I like that Mexican nice white cheddar, lettuce. If you got some guac, put it on. I like this like a guac salsa that me and Val have like as a sauce. Um, I mean, I don't really think go wrong with a taco. Like I don't mind it with lettuce, diced up
Yeah,
tomatoes,
the
cilantro, onion.
lettuce and cheese preferred, but you're probably not messing it up either way.
I mean, even the tacos we had in Nashville, the burritos were
Yeah,
fire.
yeah.
So yeah, you can't really go wrong with a taco for me. But yeah, with that, I guess we're gonna start taking on home. So
Oh
Doc,
no, Perch is back.
Perch is back. So now
We
Perch.
back. We back.
So we are the subject I misinterpreted, but it's you got a pizza, taco, and a burger. What do you like to put on the toppings? I was ranking them for some reason.
Okay, okay. Yeah, definitely good staples, great foods year round. Love them.
Your Super Bowl is this weekend.
Yeah, yep. And I think we're having tacos for Super Bowl, so that fits right in there. We'll start with the tacos. I would go hard shell. This is home style tacos. This is like southeastern Wisconsin, how I grew up on it. Ground beef, taco seasoning, hard shell tacos. The soft shells are all right, flour, uh, but hard shell uh, in the oven for until it preheats, maybe 350. So just a minute. Once you hear the beep, take them out. Otherwise, it gets too crunchy.
Nope, yep, I
Um,
get it. Everybody's got their thing.
yep, yep. So we go some some of the meat, which is ground beef and taco seasoning. Um, we'll go lettuce, maybe a little salsa, like maybe a little hot, like a little jar of salsa, um, just a little bit, very thin layer on top of the meat inside the taco. Then I'll go some lettuce. I don't like to go cheese on there because the meat's hot and the cheese would melt. So I go lettuce
The
and
lettuce
then cheese.
barrier.
A lettuce barrier because it keeps that cheese fresh. I don't know. I'm sure melted cheese is great, but to me, it tastes too much like nachos, and I want to eat a taco.
Mm.
so, so I keep that lettuce and that fresh cheese on top, and and yeah, maybe a five stack, four or five stack. Uh, but once I started, going to Chicago and the lucha shows, we started having birria tacos, which is a whole different style,
Yeah.
and maybe the greatest version I've ever had in my life.
Like
Also,
a
carne
good
asada.
birria taco be up there.
Yeah, and also carne asada. With I think it's corn tortillas that they use, but usually it's like doubled too. So on one of those
Oh,
flat
one of those, yeah.
grills, like a double tortilla. with carne asada, or pork is good too, whatever, sliced up. Cilantro, no onion, and lime. Squeeze the lime on top. Uh, and for a lucha show at Galley, one time I think I had a total of 10 tacos and performed during the show. So before, during, and I don't think I had any after the show, but before and during the show, a total of 10 tacos I took down one time. So uh, very different than the kind I grew up on and would still have, this week or last week.
Yeah, yeah,
But I
that
love them
I
both
just
just the
made.
same. I love them just the same. Um,
Tacos and
and
all
then
vegetables
burger,
are pretty good.
yeah, yeah, no, I agree. Uh, and burger, I would go uh, like a regular bun, maybe toasted or not toasted. Uh, comes from the deli, maybe like or the bakery, uh, just a regular grocery store. Find a good bakery bun as opposed to the aisle, the bun with like sliced bread. I like to go to the actual bakery. So maybe a Kaiser roll, or even a good bread works too on toast. Rye bread is great. Marble rye, phenomenal for a burger. Um, even English muffin works.
Ooh,
Uh, so
I'm a big fan
I've
of English muffins.
yeah, I've had burger on just about every style of bun because I love bread. Uh, and any style of bread, I'm down
Um,
with it.
totally get it. Totally
Uh,
get it.
um, so yeah, I'll go to maybe the grocery store and get a Kaiser roll, like a nice, fresh, nice, soft, good Kaiser roll, uh, and make sure that it's not too much bigger than the burger patty. So maybe some, uh, ground beef, lean, not too much fat, um, and patty it up to maybe get a half pound for a good burger, or make a couple out of it, um, and just cheese on top. So I like to cook it. Medium is okay. Juicy is okay, but not too far done. Um, not really too crispy, but um, so medium I think is all right. Medium, little before is all right. And I'll go cucumber. I like sliced cucumber, um, thin sliced,
The
uh,
producer hates
right on bottom.
Baxter.
Some people like pickles. Um, sure, different taste, but yeah, fresh cucumber. Wow. So yeah, a couple of cucumber slices,
I could see it. I could see
and uh, and then the burger, and then maybe Colby Jack cheese or mozzarella cheese is phenomenal. Pepper Jack is okay too, um, but yeah, Colby Jack is great, and really that's it. So just cheese, burger, bun, little cucumber on the bottom. If I'm going somewhere, lettuce, tomato, that's fine. It's okay. I'm not taking it off. I think In-N-Out Burger is the greatest like spot to go and get a burger.
it. Mm,
Uh,
big disagree.
and,
You do you.
and when I go there, it'll be
You know,
pickles, double double with cheese, lettuce, tomato.
it it is good. I think I prefer Culver's.
Oh yeah, Culver's is phenomenal, especially growing up with one very close proximity to home. Yeah, that's a very good comfort food.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say
Um,
if I were to go out, In-N-Out, yeah, that's my favorite eating out burger.
In and out. I'm with you on that one.
The producer says Sonic.
Okay, and I don't know if I've had a Sonic burger. Definitely ice cream from there.
Their
But I like
burgers
it.
are
We all have our own unique, uh, places that we enjoy. There's something to it,
yeah.
uh, to what we like. In the In-N-Out, I like that it's all fresh, much like the cheese on my taco with the lettuce barrier. Everything on the In-N-Out is like, I don't know, it's something about it feels very fresh and nicely, packaged and right there. A good fry accompanying it too.
Yep.
Um,
Good fries.
It
Very.
feels like the old school how like the old school McDonald's used to look, like how they always advertise with those fresh burgers that are just always being made. That's how like I feel In and Out is.
It definitely has atmosphere. Um, like I'm not saying it's not good.
hmm
I don't rank it as high as other people do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
I
I'm a
I
big
would
In and Out
prefer
guy.
Culver, and so people understand that Culver's might be my favorite. It might be.
I
It might
I'm
I
not a
can't
Culver's
disagree
guy.
with how good Culver's is.
because
I
eating
always
out,
loved it.
Whataburger, nah.
Shake
That one is
Shack.
Whataburger and Burger King, both. And I really don't do fast food. That's probably why I don't like them as much in general. But those ones have a little bit of a heartburn to them for me.
Mm. I do
Um,
think,
oh, and I
yeah.
will have to say my
It was up.
first ever job was working at Five Guys.
Oh, okay.
So I worked at Five Guys when it came to Wisconsin, and I was able to master the grill. And at one point, the peak burger was a little bit of A1 sauce on there, just a little bit of A1, uh, burger, cheese, bacon, lettuce, tomato. Um, wow, wow, yeah, just thinking about it, and that was on demand, on command, whenever, anytime. Um, I don't always have the ability to make burgers like we did back then, but but at that time we were making them. I got some scars on the elbows from those days.
Guys, like, breaks my heart because we're from the area. We're from,
Hmm.
where it started. So I remember how cheap it used to be. And it
Oh,
has priced its way out of being one of my favorites.
and since I worked there, I think I've been there once because it's outrageous.
Yeah.
uh,
Like
but then,
that was the, after a game hangout for high school kids because we could
mhm,
afford it at the time.
that was the spot.
Yeah.
Uh, and then for pizza, uh, yeah, I would say around home, uh, my mom used to make homemade pizzas, which were incredible. It had good thick crust on the outside and not too thick as the pizza went in, but real Italian sausage. So like Italian sausages from the store, but you cut the casing and then use the grounds on the inside to make the sausage. Put it in the microwave, like the little dollops of sausage on paper towel and like in the microwave for maybe 30 seconds at a time, just to kind of preheat them and to get some of the extra grease out and stuff. Um, but yeah, I remember that would get them extra crispy once you know put it on the pizza and in the oven to cook.
Well,
Uh,
man, that grease is good
but
for you.
yeah, um,
Ain't about
and pepperoni as well. So if it was a homemade pizza, it would be sausage, pepperoni, uh, diced green peppers, black olives, uh, and maybe some crushed red pepper and a little bit of garlic salt and Italian seasoning, just a little, and not to overpower any of the taste. Um, and regular, red sauce and mozzarella cheese, of course. Um, I don't dabble with pizza uh, too far outside the rails. Mac and cheese pizza is delicious. I'll have it at places, um, and that uses a different kind of no red sauce.
yeah.
Um, but aside from that, I would never eat a pizza with like barbecue sauce or Alfredo sauce or uh, nowadays people put drizzled sauce on top. I can't even fathom that. So um,
We'll
if I
see,
were to go out,
You probably also never thought you'd be a Mariah Carey fan at one point.
Yeah, yeah, straight up. And some people have their styles of pizza, and
Yep.
I love pineapple, and I will eat a whole pineapple. I don't like ham, but I
I like
I don't
pineapple
like
on my
pineapple
pizza.
on pizza.
Oh,
But again, I would eat a whole pizza and then a pineapple later on that day. But uh, but when I go out and about, like places like traveling, it's showed me the appreciation for a cheese pizza. If
yep.
I go somewhere, I'm 100% um, just cheese. Um, I love it. It is so good. To get some pizza on the East Coast, even West Coast, anywhere you can find good pizza. But yeah, especially like an East Coast uh, cheese pizza, they put such a good, craft into the crust, into the sauce, into the cheese. Three things. Always triangle slices too. That's the best. With a good thick crust. Uh, Pizza Lobo in Chicago is incredible for the uh, shows that I'll do at Logan Square. And great cheese pizza with a little bit of a little air in the crust. I think it's a yeah, I can't think of the style, but it's great. But in town here at Wisconsin, favorite place, Barbie Airs, Top Dog, as well as North Lake Inn. Uh, Both ran by the same family at one point, and Mama Mia's as well. Uh, and it's deep rooted here in Wisconsin. But those who know. And at one point years ago, it was a family. Um, and when you find your place that has that spot, and closest to my house, a place called North Lake Inn, and it's the perfect uh, triangle slice pizza with sausage, pepperoni, black olives. Incredible, incredible. But again, here in Wisconsin, our food tastes different than when we're out and about traveling on the road, eating where we can or stopping at different, cultural places because, the towns we're in. So uh, I eat differently close to home than I do out and about. So cheese pizza out on the road uh, is the spot.
So yeah. And with that, let's talk about what we got coming up this weekend. Doc, I'll go first. Simple. We ain't got no bookings. We chilling this weekend right now.
We will be doing some housework since we do have the weekend off. So that is my plan.
Oh, I mean, I got like Super Bowl. We're gonna have people over, watch the game, eat the good foods and stuff. But yeah, nothing like wrestling wise.
Yeah, nothing wrestling wise.
Perch, how about you?
This Friday night will be the first pro wrestling show that I do in my life as a student of the wrestling business and a full-time student of university. Uh, so I'm going to see how it goes. Uh, I've gotten the lay of the land with school to know that I've got a Friday, uh, availability time slot. I can still manage here, and I'm gonna try it out this Friday night at the Berwyn Eagles Club for Bloodstone Wrestling. Super excited. It's gonna be the second time they've ever ran a show, uh, and yeah, kudos to camera guy Nick. Uh, being a good mind and just a good creative force. And it's a company that makes me want to be a part and contribute, um, representing for our generation, as well as, helping the next generation of guys coming through. And whether it's a performer, referee, or production, or in this case, it's a young promoter. Um, who knows how many shows someone's going to promote? Could be a lifetime's worth, could be years worth, could be seasons worth. But one thing is for sure that each show has its own, heartbeat and rhythm and pulse to it. And with this being the second show, that Bloodstone, it's fun to be a part of that pulse and that heartbeat and a fun place to be. So we'll be there on Friday night for Bloodstone Wrestling with a lot of people from a lot of travels in the wrestling business.
Yeah, like it'll be a
Oh
good.
yeah. And now with that, it's time to take it on home. Doc, any final thoughts or questions?
Um, Wrestle the way you want to wrestle. Be the wrestler that you would have loved as a kid.
Mm, you cut out. At least maybe mine cut out. All
No,
right.
wrestle. Be the wrestler that you wanted to watch as a kid.
I mean, also I mean, be the wrestler you want, be and believe in it. Look at Gunther.
Yep,
Like, I don't feel like his style's changed from the Indies at all to WWE.
yep. He's made it work. He's
But
doing
yeah,
his style of
Perch,
wrestling.
Perch, any final thoughts or questions?
Yeah, professional wrestling has been around forever. Um, People were understanding professional wrestling at an intellectual level over 100 years ago. So the fact that we're still using the principles that applied back then, that still apply today and continue to apply, there's a reason for that, and it's such a great art form to learn and to study and to grow from. It's such a part of the pop culture that we even talked about it in school and watched a match and read an article about it, and gave insight as to why it is part of a a culture. What defines culture, and professional wrestling has always been a part of it. So continue to celebrate pro wrestling, continue to find pro wrestling you like. We were watching an old match from the 80s with Mean Gene Okerlund, and it made me appreciate just watching wrestling in school as part of a class. And it also made me think, man, if I could show any of these people some like New Japan or All Japan from the 90s, early 2000s, how much this would like blow people's mind
Yeah,
about like an ultra violent match.
yeah.
Um,
Like
it, it would it would put a whole lot of people's
while
perspectives.
this stuff with Mean Gene was going on, halfway across the world, this type of wrestling stuff.
Yes, yes. And today in 2026, we have someone like Zack Sabre Jr. from Europe putting together some technical chess matches in a culture like Japan, where it's the struggle and
Yep,
trying to
fighting
will
spirit.
yourself up and,
And you got,
and
Mystico, the
win
pageantry.
and you take your culture and you bring it to another and you continue.
Yep. Yep. Is he going to
Yeah.
say?
No, and then, hello?
Yep.
Did we lose him?
Not yet. Oh, oh, we got a head nod and a movement. There we go. Oh, that's
We're
back
back.
on.
We're back.
Okay.
But yeah, continue to celebrate pro wrestling. It's the best.
Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah. And then for me, I'll take Doc's line and make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on all social media. Purchase taking limited dates, but the dates he is taking, make sure you get them on your show. Tell promoters to book us because we like to wrestle. And then with that, let's take it on home. Y'all be easy. One.